Welcome back, Gothamites. If you're new here, hi. I'm London, aka History of the Batman. It is officially February, which means Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And I hope all of you Gothamites can celebrate with the Batman or the Catwoman in your life. Over these next couple of weeks, we will have special themed Valentine's Day videos that highlight romantic relationships within the Batman mythos. And what better way to start by highlighting the Bat and the Cat themselves. A special treat is that I can discuss Batman and Catwoman's relationship in a very cool way, courtesy of my friends at the Hamilton Collection, who produce beautiful sculptures and figures and has something for everyone to collect. The Hamilton Collection has put out, just in time for this love month, a beautiful handcrafted statue of Batman and Catwoman from the live-action TV series Batman that ran for 3 seasons from 1966 to 1968. And even with the lighthearted and campy nature of this TV series, Adam West's Batman and Catwoman, whether it be Julie Newmar, Lee Merriweather, or Eartha Kitt, continually played the cat and mouse game that you've seen in comics ever since Catwoman's debut in 1940's Batman issue number 1. So for this video, I am happy to announce that I will be unboxing the Hamilton Collection's exclusive Batman 1966 Batman and Catwoman statue. And with all of my unboxing videos, we will take a look at the packaging, look at the statue itself, and along the way, we will discuss why Batman and Catwoman's relationship is one of the most complex but best romantic relationships in all of fiction. But before we dive into this unboxing, why don't you subscribe to this channel and become a part of this wonderful Gothamite community. Alright, so the Hamilton Collection sent me this lovely box and we are going to open it up now and see what's inside. And my handy dandy scissors, back at it again trying to open this box. Got it open. Sweet. Old-fashioned protective paper. When you, oh, so cool. Okay, it's already it's already cool. Okay, so when we receive the statue, it is very protected in this box that has the Hamilton Collection tape around it. But what's really cool that I can already see is that on the front of this, and like I said, I don't know if you can see it, especially this white on white, but there is, I don't even know if you can see that, but there is a certificate of authenticity for the statue. Let's take that off and check it out. Ooh, I love this. Probably better now. See, it says it's a certificate of authenticity. So if you buy the statue for yourself, which I will put a link in the description below, where you can place an order, pre-order this statue. So if you see it and you love it, which I'm sure you will, because why wouldn't you? It's stunning. I can't wait to actually have it in my hand. This says, Certificate of Authenticity. This document certifies that forever yours, Batman and Catwoman. That's what the statue is called, by the way. I'm a bad unboxer, I'm sorry. It's offered exclusively by the Hamilton Collection and limited to 95 casting days. Oh, and this is sculpture number 3. I feel special. My number 3 sculpture of Forever Yours, Batman and Catwoman. See, it's perfect. Forever Yours. While I open this, let's talk about that for a minute. I've discussed this in several different videos. From my Valentine's Day video last year that I did for DC Comics, which I could put in the description below, that discuss a history of Batman and Catwoman, to my video that discusses Batman's sex life, in a sense, or 5 women that Batman has been intimate with in DC Comics. I could put that in the description below as well. Batman has had many relationships, from serious ones like Talia al Ghul to Selena Kyle, to frivolous hookups from Black Canary to even Barbara Gordon in some continuities. He always comes back to Selena, like always, and I don't think that that's an accident. Their stories together are always some of the best romantic stories. Their relationship is, while celebrated, it's complex. I'm taking forever opening this box only because I'm talking to you guys, so I'm sorry. Obviously, the biggest problem for Batman with Catwoman, and you see it in different stories, like The Long Halloween, is that he has major trust issues. And opening up to people like Selina and her knowing that he's Bruce Wayne and inviting her into his life and then trying to balance that with being the Caped Crusader, it's hard to juggle both. And as we've seen with many relationships, no matter what the media, it could be TV, it could be comics, it could be video games, Batman always comes first, which is why most, if not all, of Batman's relationships just don't go well. But everyone always has hope that Batman and Catwoman will finally be together and he can actually be happy. Batman's not happy. Like, he likes being Batman and he likes fighting and protecting Gothamites. We understand this, and he wants justice because he never got the justice for the death of his parents. We understand the psyche on this. Is he personally happy? No, I genuinely don't think so. He has people around him, but he's not happy. Oh man. So I took off the top. We'll continue discussing Batman and Catwoman. And later in this video, I will even give you story arcs that if you do want to read more about the Bat and the Cat's long relationship, that you should check out. But you open it, and please, I don't want to drop this. And it looks like this. It's in the styrofoam packaging. It's wrapped so nicely. Is that a bat signal stand? I'm excited. Okay. Oh yeah. First try. So this is it. So it is heavy. I'm gonna take it out of the plastic, I swear. I'm just kind of observing it. And we will talk about the details. This statue is 9 inches tall, which is pretty decent. That's a really good height. It already feels like a beautifully crafted statue. It's handmade, hand painted, and like I said, exclusively with the Hamilton collection. If you didn't know, if you're new to this channel, Adam West is my favorite live action Batman. Period. After seeing all of the Batman, from Lewis Wilson in 1943 to Ben Affleck now, well, not now, because he's not Batman anymore, Kel Surprise, but not really. Anyway, that's for another video. If you want my thoughts on that, I have many. But anyway, the first thing that I ever saw that was Batman was the 66 show. And his Batman was the Batman that made me love the character. And then I jumped into the animated series, then I jumped into comics and loved the character even more. Okay, so let's take off the plastic and discuss the very, very beautiful details that I can already see. I'm gonna be careful and try not to drop this. I'm clumsy, so. Wow, so much to unpack here. So you have Adam West Batman and Julie Newmar's Catwoman. And they have a very flirtatious embrace. You can see that she has her arms wrapped around his neck, but I am loving the details of not just like their face and everything, but the details of, sorry, there's like styrofoam pieces on there, of her nails. I love the details of her cat claws. Do you see those? They're gold with this black. Amazing. And she has the iconic gold jewelry and gold belt. And her whole Catwoman costume is like glittery and shiny, just like the show, including her cat ears and mask. I love this. Oh, and I love the bottom. Look at her. Look at her. She has that toe pointed baby and it says forever yours. With exclamation point. I love it. But she has her toe pointed. I love her shoes. And then of course the Adam West Batman, beautifully painted. I love the gray hues in his suit. I love the classic Batman emblem, the iconic utility belt, the blue boots. Love his cowl because they drew on the eyebrows brilliantly, because you gotta have the drawn on eyebrows. You just have to. And to top it all off, they're standing, I don't know if you can see, they're standing on the Batman emblem that's on his chest. This is heavy. I'm trying to show it to you in detail and things of that nature. And I'm like, wow, this is heavy. Good quality, brilliant quality. I even love the cape. I love how it's slightly off of him, like it's almost flowing in the wind. And even his toe on this platform is slightly up. It's like the perfect amount of flirtation in this statue. Wonderfully captures the amount of flirtation that they had in the TV series. Because like I said, as you know, the 1960s Batman TV series is very lighthearted, very campy. It's not dark, it's not gritty, it's not super sexualized, I suppose. And this captures, even though it's not that into it, it still captures their flirtatious nature that they have in every single piece of media. My main thoughts about this statue: love the weight, love the height, 9 inches, love the details from the face to their costumes to even their stance on the bat emblem. I love that it says forever yours, because Belina is totally a thing. I ship Belina all day long. And oh man, it's beautifully painted. It's hand painted. This is absolutely stunning. As you saw on their certificate of authenticity, like I said, this is special. If you get this statue, you have a special piece. You have a special piece of their collection. You can't get this anywhere else. It is so beautiful. So for any fan of not just the 66 TV series, but of Batman and Catwoman's relationship within both of their long histories, this is definitely something that you would want in your collection. I put them up there, so I might be sitting and it might be blocking, but that's such a beautiful statue. I love it so much. The very flirtatious stance and their embrace is not over the top. It's very subtle, but that's fitting for the TV series. It's a perfect representation of their dynamic within this TV series, but also their dynamic throughout the last 79, 80 years. For this Valentine's Day, if you do want to celebrate the bat and the cat's relationship, here's a few comics and different media that you should either read or watch or even play. Of course, if you want to see their very first interaction with one another, you should check out the story The Cat, which is in 1940s Batman #1. Check out The Brave and the Bold story, the autobiography of Bruce Wayne, which discusses Batman and Catwoman's Earth 2 relationship. If you want to watch something, probably one of the best films is watching Batman Returns, that stars Michael Keaton as Bruce Wayne and Batman and Michelle Pfeiffer as Selina Kyle and Catwoman. You can watch pretty much any episode of Batman the Animated Series, but in particular there are stories from The Cat and the Claw to Almost Got Him that kind of shows their relationship, and even my favorite episode, Perchance to Dream. In that dream sequence, Bruce Wayne is engaged to Selina Kyle, who is a socialite. Of course, there's highlighted comics like Jeff Loeb's Long Halloween, as I mentioned, and also his story Batman Hush. And then the follow-up story that's by Paul Dini and Dustin Nguyen is Heart of Hush, which is an insane story because Hush literally removes Selina Kyle's heart, and it's a whole crazy casserole of nonsense, but a very good story. And then if you like to play video games, any Arkham game, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Batman and Catwoman, their dynamics in there, it's pretty awesome. Or reading Catwoman's initial run in the New 52, and you can even read the current DC Rebirth books from Catwoman to Batman and seeing Joelle Jones and Tom King's books. In particular, if you haven't read Batman issue 50, I'd recommend it because that is the wedding issue, and even though the wedding didn't go as planned, the book still has amazing art from all different types of artists celebrating this very special occasion. I will put a picture of the statue here so I can leave that up there and I don't break it. But I absolutely love this statue. I cannot wait to place this somewhere in my office where it can be properly displayed. If you want this statue just as much as I love this statue, I will put in the description below where you can order it off of the Hamilton Collections website. And you can also check out their huge database of other beautiful figurines and sculptures. Thank you so much for watching this unboxing of the Hamilton Collections Forever Yours Batman and Catwoman statue. And thank you so much to the Hamilton Collection for sending me this statue to unbox for you Gothamites. And I love it. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. If you are a fan of Batman and Catwoman, that is a statue to have. It's gorgeous. And I'm so glad that this is a perfect way to kick off these next 2 weeks where I will have other Valentine's Day themed Batman videos for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a bat thumbs up. As always, all of my social media is linked in the description below, including Instagram at History of the Batman. So why don't you give it a follow and become a Gothamite? Check out in the description also my reviews for Comicosity and my DC Comics DC Fans channel videos, including the Batman and Catwoman romantic history video that I will link as well, so you can check out a full history of the Bat and the Cat. And please subscribe to this channel so you can become a part of this Batman community. It would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching, and we will have more History of the Batman soon right here on YouTube. Remember, Gothamites, it's all about peace, love, and Batman. Bye.